So GIBS is a school of leadership, a school of management. And so what I took out of these narratives is amazing leadership lessons. So you've just described one to me, if I were to kind of take it back into a workplace environment where as a leader, you can diminish people. That's one path. Or you can enhance people.
Yeah.
That's another path. And so diminishing people is constantly pointing out what they're doing wrong. Or enhancing people is focusing on their strengths whilst helping them to address their weaknesses. So when people maybe read the book at a level of she's asking women to comply with a particular worldview, you could see that if that's what you want. Or you could say, Gloria is inviting us into a different conversation about leadership by going into a non-standard setting of leadership, which is a leadership of O Mamazala no Makoti. And so I wonder if somewhere at the back of your mind, that was part of the motivation of sharing this very important and intimate relationship that you had with Gloria Serobe.
There's quite a number of reasons, but maybe the most relevant one here is that both of you have been brought to build these families. Describe however you want to describe marriage. The love thing and the romance thing doesn't need to tie into marriage, right? But the direction to that is to say, come help us build this home. Come help us build this family. And all of that. And so and why I'm stressing on that part is that when you then now look at whether in South Africa or the world and so on, we're kind of moving away from that. At the same time, we boast, I come from a good home. I'm a grandfather. Oh, my mom. Then you don't want to be this man. You have to be the man. You've got to be all these things that you're boasting about. Provide these children with the same things that you were provided with, which is why you are this strong A person. That balance is still required. And now the homes are broken. Society fabric is broken. And we do not know why we are where we are. Even the kinds of crimes that we look at, sometimes we don't recognize them because we've got children that we don't quite know. We've got homes that can no longer regularize things. And we're rejecting everything without replacing it with something. We think these traditions and things are low, and because we're in the global world, you've got to live them off and be this modern thing. But as soon as you get to Germany, they are quite keen to tell you about their Bavarian things. The Swiss people are quite keen to show you their things. Swedish people, and more or less South Africa, we're always left wanting because we have shifted, we have undermined our own being because we think this is behind times. And the point of the matter is that when the chips are down, even when you're fighting in that boardroom in the US, you've got to have that time and say, remember, I'm Gloria, I'm from Soweto. And the room changes. The reason you are being undermined everywhere, you're pretending to be Gloria from New York, and you're not. So we've got to just be happy with this thing of who we are. It's actually a great thing to be a South African. It's a great thing to be a Sowetan or a person from Bokuletu. It's a wonderful thing to have these kinds of discords and dynamics of our families, because everybody has. And stick to your own, and show it up whenever you need to show it up, because it is about your own authenticity. And people respect that.